This is Gene Monterostelli, and welcome to the Tapping Q&A podcast, recorded live to tape from Williamsburg in Brooklyn. This is episode 278, originally aired July 12th, 2017. Hi, everyone. I hope this finds you well wherever you are and whatever time of day you're getting a chance to listen to this. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Today is just going to be another in a group of podcasts that I've recorded over the course of the last couple of weeks that have come from direct experience, either tapping on my own or tapping with clients, where I've had the same issue coming up over and over again. So if you haven't checked out the last couple of weeks, if you dive back into the archives, you're going to see how to tap for when our loved ones aren't taking actions that are helpful and useful, when we know what to do, but we're not taking the right action, how to tap when there's no words, how to tap when we're trying to make a big decision, and how to tap when we're really frustrated by our stalled progress. In that group of, I guess that's 5 podcasts plus today, number 6, there's a tap along or there's a technique that's going to be useful for you. So go to tappingqandapodcast.com, check out the archive there, 278, 277, back to 272. There's a lot of really good stuff that's waiting there for you. The other quick announcement is July 31st. I'm going to be in London, England. I'm actually going to be running around the UK all that weekend. But that Monday night, July 31st, we are going to do a get-together. We're going to find a pub somewhere so we can hang out for a couple of hours. It's going to be super informal. You can ask me anything you want. You get a chance to meet other tappers. If you are in London or anywhere in the UK and you're going to be joining us that evening, please shoot me an email, gene@tappingqanda.com, and I will make sure you get the details. Also, in sometime this week in the newsletter, you will also get some information about those details. I would love to see you there. I would love to meet you face to face, and I would love to be helpful in however we can have a conversation that evening. So July 31st. Today, I have a tap along audio for you around wanting help and not wanting help, and having those two things show up simultaneously. The people I work with are good, kind-hearted people. And for the most part, anybody who's doing any sort of internal work, trying to transform themselves and trying to transform the world, are typically thoughtful people. They recognize the way that their choices impact others, and they recognize how we exist together. And oftentimes inside of that, people like that have a hard time accepting help. I had a couple of client sessions over the course of the last month where I was literally having clients say, I want help, I don't want help. Now, those aren't the words they were using, but basically that's what they were describing, is they kept apologizing for what they were asking for. When I would ask them to tap, they would resist. And a lot of it comes from us wanting to be good enough to manage this on our own. And I am a tapping practitioner. I work with clients all the time, and there is someone I work with on my stuff. And I have a number of clients who are practitioners who come to me to work on their stuff, because many of our issues we're just too close to see clearly. And many of our issues, we don't have the perspective we need to be able to provide true transformation. And if you feel responsible for having to do all of the transformation on your own, or if you feel unworthy of asking for help from others, transformation is not going to happen, because you cannot do it on your own. I have yet to meet anyone who could do all of the work that they needed to do by themselves. Having someone walking with us, helping us out, and this isn't just with our transformation work. In the jobs that you have, in the relationships that you have, in the hobbies that you pursue, everything goes better, goes faster, goes more efficiently, and sometimes the only way it's going to be done is if you're getting help from others. So today, we are going to tap for when we resist taking on the help that is useful. So to do that, begin with tapping the side of your hand. Take a nice big deep breath for me. Take another nice big deep breath for me. And just move from tapping point to tapping point, repeating after me. I recognize the fact that I want to do it all. That I want to take responsibility for myself. And I want to take responsibility for my work. And there is a part of me that feels as if I am failing if I ask someone else for help. There's a part of me that feels like I am being a burden if I ask someone else to assist me. And it's good that I want to take responsibility for myself. It's good that I'm thoughtful in the way that I ask for help. It's good that I don't want to be a burden to other people. But there are some truths I need to accept. I need to accept the fact that I cannot do this on my own. I need to accept the fact that I do need help in this world. I need to accept the fact that there are actually people who would love to help me. There are even people in my life who are offended because I don't ask them for help. It is not a failing to ask for help. It is not a weakness to ask for help. It is not a failing to look to others for help. Because I am human, help is something I need. Because I am human, I need to connect with others. I give myself permission to know that that's appropriate. I give myself permission to know that is healthy. I give myself permission to know that is how transformation is going to happen in the long term. I give myself permission to know I am worthy of that help. I give myself permission to know I'm allowed to ask for that help. I give myself permission to know it is the right thing for me to do to ask for help. In big and small ways, I can't do this on my own. And that is perfectly okay. That is allowed. I give myself permission to be okay with that. This doesn't mean I expect others to do everything for me. This doesn't mean that I'm giving up responsibility in my own life. It only means I am willing to do the work. And I'm willing to reach out to get the help that I need. Nice big deep breath. Give me a big stretch. And I'm guessing more than likely, if this is something that you struggle with, 4.5 minutes of tapping is not the thing that's going to turn it around instantly. And it's good to recognize also turning this around is not an all or nothing proposition. Each little bit of help that you become more comfortable asking for, each little bit of help that you are more comfortable receiving, makes it easier for you to be successful and move forward in a healthy way. Because transformation is not this all or nothing proposition. So go back, listen to this again. Go to the website, go to tappingqandapodcast.com and click on the link for 278. Below the player, I have this entire script typed out for you so you can print it out and take it with you. If you have the Tapping Q&A app, which you can also get at tappingqandapodcast.com, if you go over and you click on the tab for text, you're going to see the script right there and you can search for it if you can't find it right at the top, depending on when you look for it. And so that way you have this resource with you so that as you find yourself resisting, as you find yourself stuck, it makes it a lot easier to move forward because you're worthy of that help. And the world is a better place when you are willing to take the help you need and when you are willing to allow yourself to transform in that way. You're also giving other people the opportunity to be giving and loving. because they get a chance to give to you and they get a chance to love on you. If you found this podcast, this tap along useful, and you know someone in your life who could use it as well, please be our ambassador. Please pass it along. Don't spam your inbox. But if there's someone out there you know who could use this, please just send it along to them. Let them know that you're thinking of them and let them know that this might be useful. Again, if you live in the UK, specifically London, but I'll let you come from anywhere, I'm going to be there July 31st. I would love to see you, love to see you that Monday night. Shoot me an email, Gene, Gene, at tappingqna.com. You can find the podcast in Apple Podcasts, in iTunes, in Stitcher, in TuneIn Radio, in iHeartRadio, in the Google Music Play Store, or at tappingqnapodcast.com. I love the fact that you consume this and you spent some time with me. It means that you're taking your healing seriously, and the world will be a better place for that. For the Tapping Q&A podcast, this is Gene Montrestelli. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. The Tapping Q&A podcast is copyright Gene Montrestelli, Tapping Q&A 2016. All views expressed by guests are those of the guests and not necessarily of Gene Montrestelli or Tapping Q&A.